This is the formula the game uses to calculate potions you produce through alchemy. The base potion strength is equal to your skill in alchemy, plus your intelligence stat divided by 10, plus your luck stat divided by 10, multiplied by the mortar quality divided by 3 times the effect's base cost. Now, what this means for us is that by fortifying either your intelligence or luck stat, you can produce stronger and stronger potions. This is Morrowind's version of the fortification loop exploit, and we're going to be abusing the hell out of it in this video.
Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
My name is Omni.
Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go. Quiet. Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
Morrowind. It's so good to be back in this game. This is the entry that introduced me to the Elder Scrolls franchise, after all, and as such will always have a special place in my heart.
Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
Yes, indeed, you won't have any trouble from me. Now, I could pick really any race I want here. It doesn't really matter for this run. Although High Elves do have a bonus to Alchemy, so there's that. But I'm going to go with what I usually do for Morrowind, a male Dark Elf. And as for our class, I'm going to make a custom one. Our favorite attributes will be Strength and Intelligence. Our major skills don't really matter, but they'll be in Longblade, Conjuration, Athletics, Acrobatics, and Alchemy. And although our minor skills also don't really matter much here for our purposes, we'll take Sneak, Security, Mysticism, Alteration, and Mercantile for minor skills.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
For our birth sign, I'm going to take the Lady Birth sign for a boost to our personality and endurance. Again, it doesn't really matter which birth sign I go with, but I'm just taking this one to get slightly better deals from merchants due to our buffed personality stat. And with that, we're free to explore the land as we please. We'll give Fargoth back his ring for a boost to both his disposition and Arl's disposition. After that, we'll head to the second floor of Arl's Trade House to learn about Fargoth's secret hiding spot, yoink the gold from it under cover of darkness, and head to Balmora via the Silt Strider. Now, I know you're technically supposed to share the gold with the guy who told you about it, but screw him. It's my money now. After we reach Balmora, we'll head straight to Caius Cosades' house and get the bonus starting gold of 200 drakes from him. From there, we're going to head to both the Fighters Guild Hall and Mages Guild Hall, join the guilds, loot the supply chests in each chapter, and sell off the contents. This gives us a hearty amount of starting gold to work with, but we could always use more. So from here, we'll head to the local alchemy shop in Balmora, steal their alchemy tools, and buy a few trauma roots and racer plumes before we leave the premises. We'll sell the calcinator we stole to Ajira, as we don't really need it, and head to Caldera via the Guild Guide and the Mages Guild. Now that we're in Caldera, we'll head straight to Gorak Manor and steal the Orcish armor from the crate on the 3rd floor.
You can't escape.
They'll yell at you, but they have an alert value of 0, so they aren't narcs. This means we get no bounty for doing this. We'll sell this armor to Creeper for a little extra gold before heading back to the Mages Guild, stealing the Master Alchemy tools upstairs, and teleporting ourselves to Sadrith Mora. Here, we'll sell off those stolen alchemy tools for the last bit of gold we need before heading to the Imperial Shrine to buy a bunch of ashams and bloat from this guy here. There's just one last set of ingredients we need before we're finally done with all our prep. We need plenty of shock resin and large quama eggs. To get shock resin, we'll head back to Seyda Neen and stop by our good friend Arl's shop. He has a restocking supply of shock resin, so we're going to buy a few batches from him. Let's say about 30 pieces of shock resin. The easiest way to get large quama eggs is to just poach them from the Shulk egg mine. So we're back off to Balmora from here. Oh, and don't worry about upsetting the quama. They won't mind. Besides, Drambaro will just blame it on the poachers and send some Fighters Guild schmuck to kill them. So who's honestly going to stop me? The poachers? I already killed them. Nothing can stop me from stripping this mine of what I need. Now then, this is where the fun begins. So let's start crafting those Fortify Intelligence potions with the ash yams and bloat we bought. Let's say we make around 30 potions to start. Chug them all down and make 30 more. Chug those down and make another 30, and so on. We're going to repeat this process until we have the biggest brain in the land, which I'm guessing is something Sophastil has done at least once. Buckle in, folks. We might be here for a while. One eternity later. And with that, we have 90,131 intelligence. It's time to start making the potions we need to beat the game. Trauma Roots and Racer Plumes make levitation potions, which will help us get around quickly. Meanwhile, Shock Resin and large quama eggs makes Fortify health potions, which we'll need to render the fatal wound damage from Sunder and Keening inconsequential. Now with all that crafted, we'll head to the Ghost Fence, levitate over it, and vibrate through the air all the way to Oversaw. We're going to just bypass this locked door with a spell I picked up from the Mages Guild, head up the ladder, and take Keening and bail. Now it's off to Vemyn. You know, I'm noticing a severe lack of ash storms in this area. I just had to say something, didn't I? Oh well. Now, since we're going to have to kill Dagoth Vemyn to get Sunder, I went ahead and learned the Bound Longsword spell from the Guild Guide in Balmora. With our ample reserves of health, we should have little to worry about from Vemyn. So it's less a matter of how we'll kill him, and more a matter of how long it'll take. Riveting gameplay, I know. But you gotta remember, this combat system is a holdover from Daggerfall, which was heavily inspired by tabletop RPGs. Come on, fall already. Oh, I thought he was dead. Now he's dead. Surprisingly, that didn't take long. Now it's off to the heart of Red Mountain to face off with Dagoth Ur. Get out of the way, Cliff Racer. I have places to be. You know, normally traversing this area, you would assemble quite the following of Cliff Racers. Right now, we only really have one following us, so not too bad. Maybe you should follow me too. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button. And with that shameless plug aside, we've arrived. No enemies yet, but I know they're here. There's one of them. Just gonna squeeze on by. Rush past this bone walker. And we're here.
Dagoth Ur welcomes you, Nerevar, my old friend. But to this place where destiny is made, why have you come unprepared?
Who needs preparation when you have hundreds of thousands of HP? Now die. I swear, this is like chopping down a tree. Die. Die. You can cast as many spells as you want. You will never kill me. How many times are you gonna stop knocking me over? Great. My unarmored increased. I'm saved. About damn time. Now on to the final part.
What a fool you are. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand
Once with
and
Sunder.
intoxicating innocence.
I said
How
once
could
with
you be
Sunder.
so naive? There is no
About
escape.
5 strikes
no
with keening.
recall or intervention can work in this place. Come, lay down your weapons. It is not
This is
too
the
late
end.
for my mercy.
The bitter, bitter end.
And with that, we've accomplished what we set out to do. We defeated Dagoth Ur, fulfilled the prophecy, all at level 1 through the power of alchemy, and all without hearing a word about the Nerevarine. If you enjoyed this video, why not subscribe and stay tuned for more exciting content. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and a happy Elder Scrolls month. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.